Welcome to your safe space. I'm Pallavi. If your hips feel tight from sitting, working at a desk, driving, or simply moving less, this practice is for you. Today, we're going to spend the next few minutes helping your hips move better, not through aggressive stretching, but through a combination of mobility, strength, and mindful movement. So, grab your mat and let's begin. Sit with your spine comfortably upright and the legs extended out. Now interlock your fingers around the right thigh, and as you exhale, squeeze the thigh in, and as you inhale, extend the leg out, stretching, creating space. Now point and flex your foot a few times. Notice where you feel the stretch. Let's do the same thing with the left leg. If you're doing this in the morning, your feet, your legs, your hips might feel stiff, and it's okay to take our time and create warmth. Point and flex. Keep breathing. We're looking for gentle sensations. Now let's sit at the center of our mats and let's warm the hips up. Grip the foot and support the knee and rock the leg in and out. Feel the movement around the hip joint. As you do this, make sure you're sitting with your spine upright. If you're unable to do that, if you find yourself slouching, you can take support of a wall to sit upright. You can also make smaller movements. Let's keep going. Now bring your feet slightly wider than the shoulders and gently sway the knees from side to side. You don't have to go too deep. Remember, we're just getting started. Seated windshield wipers. If it's comfortable, you can bring the legs closer to the floor. Inhale center, exhale as you drop the legs over to the sides. Support your hand and keep your spine tall. Take a breath. Next, we are going to find a tabletop position, maintaining neutral spine and core engaged. Bring the left knee out to the side and down. As you inhale, bring the knee up. As you exhale, bring it down. You don't have to lift the leg too high. Make sure there is no discomfort in the lower back and maintain control as you lift and bring the leg down. Sit, take a break, do some wrist rolls. And whenever you're ready, let's repeat on the other side, ensuring you have a neutral spine, bringing the right knee out as you inhale, exhale as you bring it down. Feel the glutes working with this movement. There should be no strain in your lower back. You should not feel any pain in your hips, groin. Take your time. Take a deep breath in. And now open and squeeze your hands a few times. We're going to spend time on our hands today, so make sure you warm them up. Let's find tabletop one more time. And this time, we're going to start making some circles with our leg. You can start by making smaller circles if your hips are very tight. You'll know if you find any pulling sensation when you're making these circles. Be gentle and keep breathing. Same thing on the other leg, bringing the knee in, out to the side, behind you, and back down. We're just doing 5 on each leg. You can take a break if you want, or if you're ready, let's do the same circles on the first leg, but this time taking the knee behind you, out to the side, forward and down. Keep breathing, and this time bringing the foot all the way out. So we're bringing the foot outside the hands into a variation of low lunge. And you can also lift the hip up and down a few times to create more space. Use a cushion under the left knee if you have sensitive or achy knees. Open the chest, breathe, keep your gaze ahead. We're not trying to look up, we're not trying to look down. Let's go for the other side. Taking the knee behind you, out to the side, forward and down. 5 hip circles. Keep breathing. Feel the glutes working. And the last one, we step the foot all the way outside the palm. Take all the time that you need. Remember, we are not using momentum, we are not jerking. Allow the hip to sink down. Notice the sensations in the front of your back thigh. So the hip flexors getting a nice release. In your lunges, we are keeping the knee on top of the ankle. You can support the back knee, chest lifted, breathe. Relaxing the body with exhalation. Let's make our way back into table and find child's pose. Big toes touching, thighs separated. Breathe. Walk back with your hands. Sitting at the center of your mat, we're going to find 90-90 shape with our legs. Front shin parallel to the short edge and the back shin parallel to the long edge of the mat. Let's turn and find the same shape now on the other end of the mat. Go slow, support yourself with your hands. Spine tall. And if your hips are very tight, feel free to sit on 1 or 2 cushions to make this accessible, comfortable. Keep breathing. Move slowly with control. You can keep checking your posture and ensure you're sitting with your spine tall. It's okay if the legs are not coming all the way down to the mat, but make sure every time you move, you come back to the same 90-90 shape. This is amazing because with this one movement, we are targeting both external and internal rotation of the hips. Now let's hold the stretch, walking back with your hands, keeping the chest lifted. If this is too much for you, you can also bring your feet closer to the hips so that you reduce the intensity of the stretch. Let's take 5 breaths here. Breathing deep into the lower belly. Once you're done with your 5 breaths, let's change sides and explore the same stretch. This side might feel different. It might feel easier or might feel tighter. Keep your chest lifted. Breathe. Once you are done with your 5 breaths, we're going to make our way into tabletop and then find downward facing dog. Make sure you spread out your fingers and grip the mat with all 10 fingertips, sending the hips towards the ceiling. If you have tight hamstrings, tight calves, feel free to bend the knees. Step the right foot between your palms into a low lunge. Keeping the chest lifted, gaze ahead. Back knee can be on a cushion. Let's allow the hip to sink down. And let's add a twist, reaching up with your right fingertips. Keeping the left shoulders away from your ears, so lots of space. We're not collapsing. Come back to your lunge and let's go back into downward facing dog. If you're a beginner and downward dog is too much for you, feel free to stay in tabletop. Let's lunge on the left side. You can keep the knee off or on the mat, use a cushion, hip sinks down. And now let's add the same twist with exhalation, twisting, reaching up with your fingertips. Gaze can be at the thumb above, or you can keep looking at the side wall. After 5 breaths, let's unwind and come back to our low lunge. Stepping back into downward dog, hands are shoulder width apart and feet are hip width apart. Breathe. Coming back into tabletop, let's find lizard lunge. Step the left foot outside the left palm and allow the hip to sink down. If this is comfortable, we're going to drop onto our right elbow. If this is too much for you, you feel any pinching pain in the lower back or your groin, you can stay on your palm. Roll over on the outer edge of the left foot and you can use your hand to send the thigh out to the side, opening the hip out. Keep breathing. Instead of fighting with your body, let's relax into this shape. Support yourself with props. You can use a cushion under the knee. Come back to the palms if you were on your elbow. And we're going to find the same stretch on the other side. Before that, just giving a break to the hands. Whenever you feel ready, let's find lizard on the right side. Right foot steps outside the hand. Once you settle and are comfortable with exhalation, drop onto the left elbow. I will show you from the other side so it's easier for you to follow. Sending the thigh away from the body. Keep breathing and relaxing with every exhalation. Remember, we are not forcing the stretch using the hands. We're being very gentle, very mindful in all these movements. Come back after 5 breaths and find a comfortable seat. Notice the space that we've created in our hips. Next, let's find a squat. This is a deep squat or a yogi squat. If this is too much for your knees or your hips, you can add some height. I'm using a yoga block here. You can also use a low chair or a stool. If you have yoga blocks, you can use the flat version or the second height. If your heels are not reaching the floor, that's totally fine. So modify if needed. Spine tall, the top of your head wants to reach towards the ceiling. Get comfortable in your version of Malasana. You can either add gentle rocking or you can hold this pose. and breathe. Malasana does wonders not only to the physical body in terms of flexibility, but this is an excellent pose to stimulate your digestion. This is also very grounding. Breathe. Let's lie down on our back. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Place the right ankle on your left thigh, sending the right thigh away from you and bringing the left thigh close to you. You can grip with your hands or use a strap or a belt. Relax the shoulders, breathe. Keep sending the right thigh away from you, feeling a stretch in the outer hip. And bringing the left foot down on the floor, gently rock the legs from side to side. Support yourself using your arms and your palms. We're not trying to go too deep. Let's switch sides. This time the left ankle goes on the right thigh, close to the knee but not on the kneecap. And send the left thigh away from you. Bring the right thigh close to you. Feeling the stretch. This is also a great stretch if you have lower back pain or sciatic pain. Relax as you breathe. Bringing the right foot back on the mat. Gently rock from side to side, feeling the stretch. We're not going too deep in these twists. We're listening to our bodies. Bring your thighs close to the chest, wrapping your arms around. You can also gently rock from side to side, massaging the lower back. Let's keep breathing. Release and rest. Now extend the right leg out. You can hold your thigh or gently grip around your calves. You can also hold your ankle, whichever one feels most comfortable to you. If your hamstrings are very tight, you can keep a soft bend in your right knee. Take deep, relaxed breaths, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, the calves, and around your ankles. Let's repeat on the left leg, straightening the leg to your comfort. Sending your mind's eye to the back of that left leg. And release. Now bring your knees close to the armpits. You can wrap your arms around the thighs or grip your ankles if that's comfortable. Happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Breathe and relax the pelvic floor, the inner thighs. Make sure your hip bones are on the floor. There should be no strain in the lower back. Shoulder blades are grounded and relaxed. Bring the soles of your feet together. Allow the thighs to drop. Reclined butterfly pose. If for some reason this is not comfortable, you can stay with your legs extended out, or with your knees bent, feet flat on the mat. Allow the feet to go mat width apart and let the knees come together, bringing this gentle internal rotation in the hip, allowing the whole body to soften and relax. Relax the breath. And now roll over to any one side. Support your head. Whenever you feel ready, take support of your palms and sit up. Notice how the body feels. Notice how the mind feels. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Today's session is not about becoming more flexible, it's about moving your body better. If you enjoyed this practice, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.